Ladies and gentlemen, today the new C8 Corvette color was debuted by GM. Also, the 2022 production start date was confirmed, and much more. Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. I am so happy to have you today. Thank you so much for pressing that play button. I'm so excited to get into all of this new C8 Corvette news. I've got a lot to share with you to get everybody caught back up on what's going on with the new 2022 C8 Corvette. Real quick though, before we get into that, my thumbs up squad has been doing an excellent job. Thank you guys so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Also, if you don't want to miss a single video like this, make sure you smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. All right, let's get into this wonderful 2022 C8 Corvette news. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know that all of this information has come from Corvette Blogger. As you know, it's one of my favorite sites to go to. Keith is an excellent source of Corvette information. And so let's get into this. The first topic that I wanted to go over real quick that's really exciting is we are finally back on top. We had about a month's hiatus of not being on top for the C8 being the fastest selling car in the month of July. And they say it only took 7 days to sell the C8 at an average price of $86,000. And as you will see here, we've got the top 20 fastest selling new vehicles in July. And man, look at this. We even beat out Toyota 4Runner. That is incredible. You'll see all the different brands that we beat out. And the most impressive thing, I think, is that even number 2 was about a $40,000 difference between the price of the Corvette and that 4Runner. And we still blew them away by almost 4 full days. So congratulations to C8. That is a huge win for GM. And I don't think it's going to stop. This also goes back to what I've been saying about supply and demand. As you know, I've been talking about that for quite some time, and that just proves even more that there is way more demand than there is supply. So it's going to keep those C8 prices up. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, and let me know what you guys are seeing out there for C8 prices. I do know that there's a lot of dealerships out there selling this car for well over MSRP, and that's something we're going to talk about towards the end of this video. So let's go ahead and move on to my second piece of information, which is, I'm sure you guys have already seen this, but we're going to discuss the technician that took a customer C8 street racing. But I don't really want to get into the specifics of that. I'm sure, like I said before, you guys have seen it. The thing that I just wanted to remind everyone of is that if you do have a PDR, when you take your car to the Chevy dealership, this is a must. Always set your car to valet mode on auto record with your PDR. Make sure you have your little disc in there, your SD card. And if a technician does this, they will get caught just like they did on the video that you guys have already seen of this. And if you haven't seen it, I'll link the video below. But this is not only dangerous for the technician to be doing this, but man, if he would have wrecked that C8, he would have made such a bad day for the customer, and he could have killed himself. As you saw, he went over 140 miles an hour and was weaving in and out of traffic very dangerously. So make sure to always set your car to valet mode when you take it places like that to get it worked on. All right, let's move on to number 3. The new Amplify orange tint coat was debuted yesterday. And as you will see in the pictures, it is beautiful. Now, when I first saw these pictures, I ultimately thought of Sebring orange, and I knew that it wasn't going to be exactly the same, but it does look very similar in pictures until you actually see it next to Sebring orange. So here's a picture of an Amplify orange gas cover, which shows a huge difference between Amplify and Sebring. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this in person, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about Amplify orange and if you like it better than Sebring. All right, moving on to number 4. The Corvette production team will be at Corvettes at Carlisle. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. I am so looking forward to being at Carlisle, but even more now since I know that they're going to be there, because engineers and designers will be doing their seminars, walk-arounds, and much more. And I think this means that we will see the new 3 colors for the 2022 C8 at Carlisle. So as you can see, I think I will be seeing Amplify Orange at Carlisle, and we'll be able to get you plenty of great footage and give you my thoughts and impressions of that color up close and in person. All right, moving on to number 5. The final week of 2021 production was projected to be September 13th, and last TPWs issued for that week. But that isn't the case anymore, and my next topic will explain why. But let me know below if you have a 2021 still on its way and when the dealer is saying it will arrive. I'm very curious to see what the last TPWs are out there currently. Now let's move on to the next topic, which is that the 2022 production week is scheduled to start September 6th. So ladies and gentlemen, we now know an exact production schedule date for the 2022 C8 Corvette. And this confirms why we now know that 2021s won't end the week of the 13th. Also, GM is continuing to inform all dealers that ADS is how they will receive their allocations. So as you remember, this is talking about the average daily supply. And what this means is that GM is going to penalize any dealership out there that holds their C8s because they've marked them up well above MSRP. So any dealership that is not marking their C8s up over MSRP is obviously going to sell their C8s faster. And so they won't be on the lot as long, and they're going to have more allocations than those dealerships that are marking their C8s up. But the other interesting fact that we learned about this is that GM also announced that any dealerships out there that received 0 C8s for 2021, they are now going to give them at least one 2022 allocation. And these are all rural, small city dealerships or small town dealerships that never received Corvettes ever. So this is very interesting news, but it also should give some of you hope. And what I would do if I were you is I would make phone calls to any small town Chevy dealerships that you know of and ask them, how many 2021 C8s did you guys receive? If the answer is 0, you should next ask them, has anyone ordered the 2022 C8 from them? And if they say no, then your next question should be, may I place a deposit and an order on a 2022 C8 because of this new news from GM? Hopefully they will know of this news and they will know that they're going to at least get one, and you can get on the list. Hopefully you'll get an early C8 from that small town dealership. So make some phone calls, ladies and gentlemen, and let me know down in the comments below what you think of this, and also if you're planning on doing this now that you know that it can be done. The last thing we're going to discuss is, as of September 14th, you will be able to go on the Chevrolet website to build and price and configure your 2022 C8 Corvette. Now, this is something that I don't understand why they take so long to get this up and running. They did the exact same thing the last couple of years. I don't get it. It seems like it would be a very quick and simple process to update to the 2022 pricing, colors, and so on, but apparently it's not. So in about 1 month, you will be able to do it, and that is exciting news because obviously there's a lot of us that like to get on there, build and price, and figure out exactly what they can afford and build the Corvette of your dreams. So ladies and gentlemen, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think of all this information. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that it informed you of things you didn't know about the C8 Corvette, especially the 2022 C8 Corvette. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, if you don't want to miss a single episode of Brink of Speed, make sure you smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you all at Corvettes at Carlisle.